Bank Independent has been such a great partner because not only are they taking the stress of the finances off of our plate, but they're investing in us as we're investing in them. And I think that is a strong partnership. The spirit of what Bank Independent does is right there in the name.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather, live at 5.
Partly sunny to mostly cloudy skies across the Tennessee Valley on this Tuesday afternoon as we take our live look at the Arctic Air Skycam network as we head into the 5 o'clock hour. More in the way of clouds over the Tennessee part of the viewing area than there is over North Alabama. There are a few more sun breaks. That's because we've had some scattered showers and thunderstorms moving southward over several parts of southern middle Tennessee this afternoon. Currently here on Viper Live Doppler radar, you can see some of those storms stretching from near Fayetteville, Tennessee, back into Pulaski, up to Cornersville and Lewisburg. Scattered showers and a few rumbles of thunder through northern and eastern parts of Lawrence County, Tennessee, sinking southward, extending up into southern areas of Lewis County, back into portions of Wayne and Hardin County. Nothing is severe. Nothing is remotely close to severe with this activity, but these scattered showers and a few rumbles of thunder, not much thunder and lightning with it. This is sinking southward, and it will be moving into portions of North Alabama here within the next hour or so, bringing some heavy downpours with it, maybe some isolated 20, 30 mile per hour wind gusts. Can't rule out a stray 40 mile per hour wind gusts either, but keep in mind that's well below severe weather criteria. And then, of course, some thunder and lightning possible with some of that activity. Where it hasn't rained here for the past several hours, mainly over North Alabama, we're up into the mid to upper 80s. Huntsville briefly hit 90 degrees earlier this afternoon. We will be into the lower 90s area-wide as we head deeper into the week. You can see more widespread showers and thunderstorms firing off from central Mississippi back into central Alabama. Those are shifting southward. It's ahead of a cold frontal boundary that's moving in. Now, this cold front isn't going to bring cooler air with it, except for the overnights, because it's going to bring drier air, and that heats and cools more efficiently. So we will get down to the 60s the next few overnights because of that. But the drier air also heats more efficiently during the afternoon. So that's going to allow us to get into the low to mid 90s area-wide as we head deeper into the week. Here's the Futurecast breakdown this evening, showing those scattered showers, few rumbles of thunder moving southward across the area, dying out with the loss of daytime heating, clouds dissipating overnight as the drier air mass works into the area. Most of us into the mid to upper 60s for morning lows over southern middle Tennessee, upper 60s to lower 70s over North Alabama and northeast Mississippi, and then a mostly sunny day with a light northerly wind here for our Wednesday. Rain chances will be gone. Will be dry. Daytime highs up into the upper 80s. A few folks getting toward the lower 90s, but lower humidity with that. And then as we head to the evening, falling out of the 80s through the 70s and eventually toward the mid to upper 60s for morning lows. Partly cloudy to mostly sunny on a Thursday. I think those clouds are overdone on the GFS model. Your 4th of July looking fantastic here. We will be on the warm side, but you expect hot weather around this time of year. We'll be into the lower 90s, lower humidity, no rain chances for your 4th. Staying mostly sunny to partly cloudy on your Saturday as well. Maybe a thunder shower or two as we head into Sunday, and then only isolated rain chances come back as we head into the first part of next week. Daytime highs will be going up over the next few afternoons, not really because we have a heat ridge building in or anything, but just because we're going to get rid of the mugginess a little bit, and it just makes it easier to heat the atmosphere in the afternoons. Also makes it easier to cool it for the overnight. So we're going to have lows down into the mid to upper 60s, but that air mass, the mugginess, does eventually come back a little bit late in the weekend, in the early next week, as the isolated rain chances come back. So that's when the overnight lows shift back closer to the lower 70s. Here's a breakdown of your holiday weekend forecast for the 4th of July. Sunny skies out there, beautiful conditions. Daytime highs in the lower 90s, staying in the low to mid 90s through the weekend. Maybe a spotty shower chance by Sunday, and then isolated daily thunderstorms as we're going into next week. Headed down to the Gulf Coast to the beach for the 4th of July week. Here's the 7-day forecast for that. I'll step briefly off screen so you can see it in full. Showers and thunderstorms likely for your Wednesday as a frontal boundary sinks south, but that actually moves offshore into the Gulf and takes the deep moisture with it so that we're left with partly cloudy skies along the coastline Thursday into the 4th on Friday. So even at the beach, Weather looking fine for your 4th, but rain chances do start to come back into the weekend and then start to increase into early next week. It looks like that Gulf disturbance we're watching will be staying off of the coast of the Alabama coastline and the Florida Panhandle and be moving toward the peninsula. We have a tropical weather update posted from 3 o'clock that you can find on the social media pages that we have. Weather where you live for tonight, partly cloudy skies, becoming mostly clear toward daybreak. Overnight lows in the upper 60s. A few folks in North Alabama around the lower 70s. And as we into your Wednesday, mostly sunny skies here. Lower humidity, light north wind around 5 miles per hour. Daytime highs in the upper 80s. A few folks near 90 or 91. And then into the low to mid 90s as we head through the rest of the week and the weekend. Your 4th of July looking fantastic in terms of no rain chances, clear skies, and even though it will be into the lower 90s, humidity won't be too bad. A spotty shower possible by Sunday, and then daily isolated spotty thunder showers as we head into the first part of next week. That's Look at your latest 7-day forecast. I'll be back at 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock with another check of your local weather.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.